Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome to stream. It is lovely to have you here, Dragon and Trum and any lurkers. And yeah, today we're going to be learning a Subnautica speedrun. We're probably not going to get through a full run, even in 3 hours, because I'm learning shit. But I'm excited anyway. You know what, Trum? I don't know what Farscape actually is. I mean, kind of, Trum. I've just been looking for a new game to run for a while. And apparently this is what I decided. A game that traumatized me every time I played it. That's not true. The last time I played it, it only mildly terrified me. One thing I appreciate about Subnautica is that they are entirely on board with people speedrunning their game. If you look in the top right, you can see that this is the September 2018 patch. They've made it absurdly easy to down patch to the September 2018 version, which is the version most runners use. And I appreciate it when they just make it easy to do the thing. Fun sci-fi show that was made by... Yo! Jim Henson Company? Hell yeah, Trum. Anyway. So, I've been watching a couple of videos on... No, that's not true. I haven't been watching a couple of videos. I've been watching one video several times on the speedrun. I've got some notes. We'll see how far they get me. What we'll do so long is set up some interesting control options. Ah, that hurts, Trum. It's not as bad, but Firefly got done dirty as well. Because one season when it deserved more, and then a movie that we don't talk about. So, Subnautica is kind of unusual in that it allows you to map two keys to a single function simultaneously. Trump, because the movie was middling on a good day. It had amazing action sequences and a story that kind of didn't make sense. Killed off characters for no good reason, but also expected us to care about a character we didn't care about. There was a lot wrong with that movie. I like Firefly. I liked Serenity when I was younger. On rewatches, I've grown to like it less. Maybe that's just me. I mean, it does have the operative, though. And the operative is so cool that he, like... Yeah, we'll figure it. Anyway, so Subnautica allows you to map two different things to a single function. So we're actually going to map scroll down to left hand and scroll up to right hand, which allows us to do a lot of things very quickly. Hell yeah, Kingfisher! I did not know that, but I'm glad somebody does. Am I going to be using those numbers for anything? Probably not. Okay. Oh no! Dragon, no! Maybe... Maybe the author can do what Akira Toriyama did and, like, get somebody else involved who can finish the manga legitimately, even if he can't. Or... Because I know Cahill is worried about the author of One Piece, because One Piece is going to be carrying on for the next 300 years, and nobody will live that long. Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually worried about either of these. These were my two randos. And the speedrun is done on survival. I'm currently holding escape in order to skip all of the opening cutscene stuff. I do know that there are also like different spawn locations within the safe shallows, all of which can affect like routing and things. There's a limit to how much I can care about that. I'm just going to do my best at this point. Honestly, I do hope so, Dragon. That's a story that deserves to be finished. And if it is ever finished, maybe I'll watch it. I got burned too bad with Noragami. At least Noragami, the anime, the manga is still happening. But I really like the anime so much. Okay. So, there is something I want to test quickly, which is something called ghost storage. Okay, I did not pull that off. Okay. I think I pulled off ghost storage there. It does not look like it. So the way ghost storage works is if you open the storage container on the life pod and then exit. So let me just show you. When you open the storage container, there's this delay between when it opens and when the PDA comes up. If you do it right, you can open the storage container and then exit the escape pod before the PDA comes up, and then you can access the life pod storage from anywhere. Like that. Now I'm gonna have to practice to make that a lot more consistent, but yeah, I can now access the life pod storage from anywhere. Unfortunately, it only works one time. So if I use it, I would lose it. So yeah, I've got it there. Second time it's gone. Worldwide distribution deal with Jim Henson Factory to bring 13 of... That's so cool. A big part of what I just want to do today is practice some important glitches. Like this, I have to be able to get consistent and quick. This would be close to impossible without using the scroll wheel for left. But by using the scroll wheel for left, you can interact way more quickly with the world, and it means you can open that and leave. Okay, I'm getting that pretty consistent. Yeah. Okay. Now I don't actually need. I don't need ghost storage at this point in the run, but I just wanted to set it up, to practice it. A large part of this run is just learning how to efficiently gather resources. And for this, I need 1 copper, 1 titanium, and 6 acid mushrooms. If I can get 4 titanium, that's a little bit better, but it's not technically essential. Now, I'm not sure where I spawned, unfortunately. Is this the cave? This might be the cave. This is not the cave, but I do need quartz. I need copper.
Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
There are actually a couple of points where if I do this right, we're going to die on purpose. Ooh.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool. Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
I am going to die right now. When you die, you lose everything you had, except one randomly chosen item. So specifically everything you had before the last time you... sorry, everything you've picked up since the last time you used a... you were in a base. In this case, the life pod. So I lost everything except one silver. However, silver is like super useful, so... but I still need to get my copper, my mushrooms, and... now, copper and... Oh, that's actually nice. We need the gold, we need the lead, we need the silver. But none of this is what I actually need, which is limestone deposits. Limestone should be the most common, but this may just be a bad spawn for them. There's my copper. There's my titanium. I would like to get some extra titanium. That's not the coral tube I'm after. But there is at one point going to be a very exciting coral tube. I actually frequently struggle to find it. That's what I'm looking for. Metal salvage becomes a lot of titanium, typically 4. Now another technically glitch I can practice is apparently if you hold shift during fabrication, your fabrication screen doesn't go away, which has the advantage that you can plan what you're doing a bit better.
New blueprint acquired.
I wanted the scanner. And I wanted a standard O2 tank, but I'm not actually going to pick up my O2 tank. Okay, what's my next set of things? Go to the coral tube. I'm going to need to learn this map so much better than I do. Well, that so much better than I... words. I need to know this map so much better than I do. So I need to find the coral tube. I need to collect 22 items in it. Which is apparently like the correct amount for what I'm currently doing. So get those, then salvage, seed clusters. Okay. Let's see if I can manage this.
New blueprint acquired.
Is this the coral tube? This is not the coral tube. I may be in one of the bad spawn locations, which if this were an actual run, would be an issue. Since all I'm doing is learning general methods. Ooh, I think this is the other side of the coral tube. Since... yeah. Since that's, I think, where you scan for the sea glide. Man, the coral tube's supposed to be easy. Hi, Smith. The coral tube's like a super central location, and I always have trouble finding it. That's a small coral tube. I don't want a small coral tube. I want the big coral tube. I also, unfortunately, wasn't quick enough, and I did pick up the O2 tank. Hello, Greg. I know it doesn't sound bad that I picked up the O2 tank, but it will slow me down for something later, which is we're coming up to the first of a handful of intentional deaths.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
Okay.
Further study recommended.
Definitely not here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn this map so well. Coral tube, my beloved? Hey! It's a coral tube. Okay, so what I want to do is pick up 22 items from here. Chat, if I lose count, it doesn't matter too much. 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, hello? Oh, I broke something but didn't collect it. 16, 17, 18, and now I can't see for shit. That didn't go great. I am going to restart this run. Just because those resource spawns don't come back quickly, so having lost all of that is an issue. I'm sure you'll understand, and this, I mean, this is what speedrunning is. Okay.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
This isn't a great spawn location. There's a lot of oh, this really isn't a great spawn location for the run. It's fine. What I need to be able to do is identify where the coral tube is much more quickly.
Copper is an essential component of all
So I needed that
equipment.
copper.
The probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
The coral tube is visible from outside. I'm just struggling to see it. Or at least it's theoretically visible from outside. We haven't really seen any fun glitches yet, which is a bit sad. We will eventually.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Okay. Where are you, Coral Tube? I know you're around somewhere. Apparently there are only 2 major spawn locations that runners use, which, like, they will typically restart until they get it, which I feel must be a bit weird at events. Kingfisher, did you have fish for lunch? I feel like you would have fish for lunch.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, hell yeah, that sounds good. Okay, there we go. That ridge there is the coral tube from the outside. And that's what I need to be able to identify more quickly. Also, this is an awful, awful spawn. That sounds really good, Kingfisher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. Now since I've set up ghost storage, all of this can go in there. Those. All of this can go in there without having to go back. Now, what I would normally do is I would then die. Or, no, what the speedrunner does is the speedrunner then dies and, having died, loses all of his items except one, since the last time he went to the base, but since he uses ghost storage to save all this stuff, nothing's actually lost. But that is not a technique I'm going to focus on. Except if I get that far, there's one place right near the end of the game where you can save yourself several minutes by dying. Oh right, what I am supposed to be doing is scanning for the Sea Glide, which I believe this is a good location for it. What arrived yesterday? Oof, awful luck on scans there. Because I'm looking to scan the Sea Glide now. In theory, the opposite side of the coral tube should be quite 4 terabyte butt dry butts. Hell yeah! But legit, butt spot aside, that sounds rad. I mean, you, Meaty. The problem is you. Now, I believe that there should be, somewhere around here, another wreck, which is quite good for these fragments. Fragment? Is that you? No. Fragment, is that you? It is. Okay, I need one more sea glide fragment. No. No. I don't care about a counter. I don't need a beacon. Oh, I do need mobile vehicle bay. So. I don't need it right now, but if I can scan it, I'm going to scan it. Man, I've had bad luck with that. Only one fragment? Lord. Something I need to learn to do, bizarrely, is get to 0 meters without breaking the surface, which is a thing you can do, and which is useful for a later glitch. Dying is also fun because you don't have to keep eating. The speedrun never eats or drinks anything. They just die to get a little bit of stuff back, which I think is quite funny. Ow! That was my buddy.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
There was a wreck somewhere hereabouts. By the way, I can... Hi, Beba. Thanks for the Duke Tona. Yeah, I was just gonna say, I can now pretty much confirm this is one of the shitty spawn points. For the speedrun, at least. All spawns are neutral in general. But this is just so far out for the beginning of the game. Also, unnecessary, but let's self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
There was a wreck, like, right around here. I swear there was. I just can't see it because everything's dark. Oh, I'm way out over here. God, no wonder I couldn't find anything. Man, this is such a terrible place for the speedrun, because everything's far away from you. It's fine for learning, because, like, I need to learn the same amount of stuff no matter what. But boy, if this were a run, I would be... if this were a run, I would restart, honestly. I think there's a wreck around here. You're a coral tube. You're not a wreck. Are you a wreck? You look strangely wreck-like. You are a wreck. Just like me, emotionally. Do you have a sea glide fragment? You don't. Do you have a sea glide fragment? You do! Okay.
New blueprint acquired.
Now where my dang life pod at? Man, I remember the first time I played this game, I was so scared, even just, like, in the safe shallows. You know, the place that's literally called safe. Okay. Oh, right. I don't have my stuff. Okay, so I've got to craft a battery. Some copper wire. Some silicon rubber. 2 glass. A lubricant.
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
A knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival
And a sea glide.
blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception. The sea glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers.
Yeah. I got you, babe. Yeah, babe, that's because it's scary. Okay, so now I've passed the point where I actually made notes. Because I'm a fool. What I need to do now... let me... Speedrun.com has an actually wonderful guide. The Beginner's Guide to Any % Resource Routing. Or routing, if you speak English. Okay, so apparently it is worth...
Of the nearest life pod or habitat.
It is worth crafting any quartz into glass now, just to save on space. And then everything except the sea glide and the knife and I think the scanner. I should do this as well. All of this goes in here. And those. It doesn't leave me with a lot of space in ghost storage, unfortunately. Bizarrely, I think I have too much titanium this early in the game. Like, you need stupid amounts of titanium. For the whole run, I think you need something like 140 titanium. But I think I've got too much temporarily. And then set up ghost storage again. Nope. Did that set up ghost storage? It did. Okay. Unfortunately, it is a one-time thing, so I have to set it up again. And now I think I need a ton of... Yeah, I need a ton of sandstone. So I need 2 silver, 2 gold. The 3 table coral is easy to get. And then just a bunch of copper, quartz, titanium, and acid mushrooms. I've actually got enough acid mushrooms at the moment. Honestly, that's all the titanium I'm going to need for now. Oh, this game is very mean to you. Absolutely. Shit. I messed up, chat. I lost my ghost storage because I wasn't thinking. Go. So, sandstone spawns are static. But I don't know where they are. So, the fact that they're static doesn't help me that much yet. It'll help me one day. When I'm good at the game. Well, when I'm good at the speedrun, specifically.
Silver-based worm kits are an essential component of many habitat modules. Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems, sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Ow! That's my body! I need that for being. Go. So I need one more gold.
Complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
I may have just had some luck there. We'll see. Hey! I need to collect a lot of stalker teeth, so getting one now is great luck.
Acquired. Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Sea glide fragment, I don't need that. What is wood pod? I actually don't know. Oh jeez, they're coming for my pussy. Come on, just give me one more gold. Team Skull was a Lola, right? I didn't play a lot of that. I mean, I played a little bit of it. I don't know, I couldn't quite get into it. And then one of the gyms kicked my ass so hard that I gave up. I'll completely acknowledge that part. It's not sandstone, God. Where's all the sandstone in this world?
30 seconds.
Oh, you know what I mean, Baba. The tribal challenges, or whatever they called them. I still need quartz. I'll always need quartz.
It is your primary
No!
to swim closer to better views.
I hate the hypnofish. Hypnofish can suck my nads.
Discovered. Alien life forms may have unexpected applications.
There we go.
Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Okay. How much did you say I needed? 2 gold, 2 silver, got it. I need to get my table coral. I need more copper. Yeah, I need a lot of quartz, a lot of titanium, and acid mushrooms. Okay. Any pig from greener grass wouldn't shine nearly as bright as the one in our hams. Thank you, Sabs. I don't entirely know what any aspect of that means. No, I'm scared of those for now. You know, Sabs, you really are my little PogChamp. Actually, you know, might as well get the table card. Even if I don't get the full amount of stuff I need now. Yeah. I'm back here. Hello? You. Need the copper. I'm not sure how much of this I can get in one trip. Although, I'm being silly. I've got ghost storage. I don't have ghost storage. I'm just throwing away all my shit. Okay, so my ghost storage didn't work, and then I just threw out everything. Chat, I'm silly sometimes.
30 seconds.
Okay, so there's still a bunch of stuff that I didn't get back. Including at least one fish.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continue to monitor.
A quantum detonation? But that's the worst kind of detonation. I am hoping a lot of these techniques will help me with my Subnautica rando as well. Because if I can use these in the randomizer, once I've got just a couple of items, I can tear ass through the game. Like, half of the checks in there, I would never use. let's at least turn our metal salvage into stuff. Okay, let's see what I'm expected to make now and how much of it I can make. Because the answer is not all of it. So I've got... I don't have a lot of quartz is my issue, but I've got more titanium than I need. So let's put some of it away. Okay. So let's make copper wire. I can't make the battery. Okay, I can make the computer chip at least. I can make a wiring kit.
New blueprint acquired.
Can take some glass out of storage. And then... Bizarrely, I still need 2 acid mushrooms. Which fortunately are very close by. Then I should be able to make the habitat builder, which is the next really big step.
The builder, too, is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Okay, so I can store those. I can store that and that. I can actually store that for now. The main thing I want is titanium, and does it say glass or quartz that I want to take? I need a bunch of quartz. How much glass do I have? I've got 2 glass. Okay, so I need to get some quartz, and then I'm going to build a base. Now, parts of this I'm going to do not based on the guide, but based on the current speedrun, if I can find the right spot, which statistically I can't. Not because I'm bad, but just because this is a weird spawn location that I'm in. Basically, the spot I'm looking for is... there's some quartz over here. Oh. Oh, this is exactly where I needed to be looking earlier in the game, it turns out. Man, this would have been a way better start. Yes, Sabs, which is why it's going to take a while to learn, because I've got to know the map intimately. As intimately as today's sponsor. It's Adam and Eve, or some other sex toy thing. It's not. I don't have a sponsor. I just thought that was like the perfect segue. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a place to build my first thing. Beba, the difficulty there is the only dragon I know is good. Man, I wish this game weren't so spooky, like, all the time. Like, it can be spooky 60% of the time, that's fine. But this seems unnecessary. I'm sorry. How am I already in the Grand Reef? Excuse me? Like, this isn't even speedrun stuff. Now I'm just fascinated.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
That's so weird. Like, the Grand Reef is super far out in my experience. Am I just going in a weird direction?
30 seconds.
I think I just got way closer to the floating island than I realized. Wild. It's kind of funny. We'll, if I do this right, we'll never see the Grand Reef properly. That should not have happened. Man, that's bonkers. The Grand Reef is also deeper than that. Or at least the way I normally get to it. I guess there's more to this game than I anticipated. What do I mean anticipated? More than I knew. Hello, LifePod? Have I lost you again? No. Actually, I think I found my LifePod. In the end, it was quite easy.
They call me
Copper, hello! Copper. How are you doing? What were you doing? How dare you be so cute? Also, Miles Sexton, thank you for the follow. Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. I have not heard of that. But yeah, welcome in. I'm learning a speedrun, and I spawned in what may be the worst place for that speedrun. So that's fun. I don't actually need the copper at the moment. I don't need... No, I do need the glass. Man, I wish I had a flashlight, but it's not part of the speedrun and it wastes resources. But I'm so lost. Productivity stream? Ah, yes. Another flippin' productivity. Turn yourself into a lo-fi girl? Don't mind if I do, actually. It is impossible to do anything at night in this game. Oh my lord. Let me be clear. It is impossible for me to do anything at night in this game. Oh, I know there's tons I can get in the ship. Although in the speedrun, you only go into the ship very briefly. Oh, hell yes, Copper. That's rad. Okay, I've been looking for, like, the exact right spot to put my first base. But I don't know the game well enough to do that. So I'm just going to have to find a spot that vaguely matches what I'm looking for, which actually this kind of looks like. That's not the one. The speedrun places their first base in a very specific location, which might actually be this, or it's this kind of spot. What you do is you make an eye compartment, and you make it so that it is slightly clipping into this coral here.
Oxygen.
Which is apparently quite hard to do. For understandable reasons, the game does not want you clipping things. No. No. Go. And if you notice, it despawns that. Which isn't the biggest deal in the world, but it just tells you that you're in the right spot. Let's make a hatch.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
So now we've set that as our base, which means when we die, that's where we'll go. That did not damage the base the way I was expecting it to. I was expecting that to explode and damage the base, which would have been ideal. Which makes me think I've got the base in the wrong spot. Okay, this is fine. I can still manage. So let's try it in a different spot.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm trying to mostly follow the speedrun I watched. It's too high up. Honestly, I'm probably being crazy about this. It helps you set up Super Sea Glide more easily, apparently. By, like, instantly flooding the base. Which, weird thing to want, but that's a thing. And that's why you bust those mushrooms. let's just make a base. And we can sort out the rest later.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Super Sea Glide is apparently like super useful. Super Sea Glide is something that helps you move super fast. Hang on, where'd my mushes go? See, now I'm sad because I wanted to do this part of the run like super cleanly. I don't need Super Sea Glide yet, but I will absolutely need it later. Good morning, Josh. Okay. Let's see the advice that the guide gives, because the guide does not require any particular setup. It just says near the base. Position a standard tube near the lifepod hatch. Yeah. After constructing the first tube, place a hatch on the closest end, then build a solar panel on top. Add 2 glass tubes behind the first and 2 more metal tubes behind them. Build a vertical connector on top of any one of the metal tubes. Now or at any point, if you need to turn metal salvage into loose titanium into the base, yeah, build a fabric. The intention here is to get the base to minus 0.5 hull strength so it will start to flood, because flooding helps you set up Super Sea Glide, yeah. Okay. So I just need to build enough onto the base that it floods. Brittany B, hello! This pig has many skills. Being quick at Subnautica is not yet one of them, but, you know, we'll see. But yeah, hello, welcome. God, I've got noodly hands. What's up? Why can't I build this here? Too high off the seafloor, maybe? Then... glass compartments. I don't have enough glass. Glass compartments are good for reducing your base's strength. Do you have any glass in here? I have 1. I need more, but I have 1. But I've got quartz. I'm also going to need some copper in order to make a... Yeah, come on. There we go.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
So it's worth noting, the all of these components that I'm adding on right now, not one of them is actually important The only thing that will be important is the very first one. These exist to weaken the base, which sounds weird. Now, do I need more? I'm trying to follow this, like, pretty accurately. 2 glass tubes behind the first, 2 more metal tubes behind them. So make more glass, placing a window on each wall of each glass. Wait, craft 2 times glass, placing a window on each wall. Oh, okay, now I understand. So windows will reduce the strength. Man, this is intricate. Do I have all my quartz on hand? I do, and not enough of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So the reason for the other setup, to answer your question, Miles, is that it avoids having to build all of this stuff just to lower the strength. Okay, I can't finish that yet, that's fine. And then... And lowering the strength is important because it allows you to navigate the world much more quickly, surprisingly. Occasionally, broken stuff is faster than not broken stuff, I guess. Lots of glass. Okay. I don't really need more titanium at exactly this point. I do need gold, and I'm gonna need another table coral, to my surprise. That was the wrong button. That should be enough to let me make a fabricator. Oh, I had table coral here. Oh well. Oh yeah, and then what I can do is I can make the fabricator in here and use this as the...
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle
Hell yeah.
development.
I'm getting fit, chat. Okay, let's make some windows, I guess. Oh, bye, Aurora.
A quantum detonation has occurred.
Yeah, let's take a stretch.
Core.
And a
The
hydrate.
reactor will reach a
Thank you.
supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Bye, Aurora. I still love you. Bizarrely, what's happening here? My base flooding? Very good news.
New blueprint acquired. For your convenience, the radiation suit has been added to your blueprint database.
Oh, please let me place this. Now, flare storage is another thing that I want to learn how to set up, but flare storage is difficult. It's more difficult than ghost storage, but just as important. I need one more quartz at the moment. Come on, baby. Anybody got some sexy quartz for me? Or not sexy quartz. I'm fine. The sexiness and or plainness of my quartz isn't really my major issue. Hell yeah, Beba. I mean, that's actually legitimately kind of cool. This is not where I want to be, but I do want to grab sandstone. Even though I don't think lead is anything we're going to need. Oh, that's just a name. Hey Beba, not to ask you to dox yourself or anything, but I don't know what state you're in. It's also worth noting the current, like, the best speedruns, they successfully leave the planet before the aurora explodes. Chat, they doxed themselves. It's time to send them cute things. They'll never be able to figure out it was us. Chat, do you see the number of weak parts in the top left increasing? That would be a concern if I didn't actually want my base to be flooded. All of this for one course. Yeah, this is a really awful spawn location. Just because all of the good resources are a million miles away. Oh, beans, you're right.
New blueprint acquired.
That'll do. Is that Florida? Is that Georgia? I don't know what the Greg state is. I think Greg lives in Florida. Yes. Okay. So what's the next step in this guide? Apparently you can set up 2 separate fabricators, like the world record, most of them, most of the top positions actually, they set up 2 fabricators in the base, and they'll go back and forth between them to save time. I am not there yet. Place everything that isn't a tool into the nearest locker. Okay, so now I want to see how to activate Super Sea Glide. Super Sea Glide is a really, really fun thing. To explain the way it works in principle, if you do things exactly right, then when you leave a base, the game thinks you're swimming, and the game thinks you're walking, as a result of which it adds your walking and swimming speed together, giving you a boost. On top of that, if you then use your Sea Glide, which triples your speed, it's a massive speed boost. So this is one of the points I wanted to reach today, just to be able to get used to how to do Super Sea Glide. Okay, so to activate Super Sea Glide, you slightly deconstruct and then reconstruct the hatch. And then when you exit the base, the game thinks that you're both walking and swimming, and so with the Sea Glide, you can go super speed. I mean, the Sea Glide already goes super speed, but you can go even super speedier. Oh! I went to a new biome there and did not like it. Super Sea Glide is apparently very easy to set up, as we just saw. The only issue is if you break the surface of the water, you lose Super Sea Glide. Oh, I went so high, chat. I went so very high. Also, if I'm worried about my food or water, I can just die. I haven't picked up anything since I was last in there, so I didn't actually lose anything. And anytime I want it back, I just have to slightly deconstruct and reconstruct the hatch, and then when I leave, I'm Speedy!
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just excited that I managed to pull this off. God, this game still scares me so much. Like, I need to learn how to do is how to ascend to 0 meters without breaking the surface. When you break the surface, you lose your super seed line. Oh my lord. This game scares me so much on such a visceral level. Why am I playing this? On purpose. Not once. I've played it through once. Thank you, Nikki. I've played it through once. I played the... I've done the randomizer like 4 times now. Now I'm learning a speedrun. These are not the actions of a normal person. I mean, maybe, Sabs. The thing is, it's also a very, like, compelling game. Yeah, I hear you creaking away there. It's fine. You're as flooded as you can be. Josh, thank you. Super Sea Glide has other advantages. One of which is that certain enemies don't actually perceive you when you're super sea gliding. Ooh. I just got cooked. I went down way too fast. That is not what I meant to do. It's funny, that's the second time I've come out of the water and just done the Naruto thing where I like control my chakra enough that I can stand on the water. It's fun. Okay, now, one thing I would really, really appreciate is a rebreather, which is... Do I need the high-capacity O2 tank first? Let me check the guide. As I said, I've also got a video where they go through it, and by next week I will have practiced some more, but... Return to the Kelp Forest area and find it. Okay, so now I'm doing Stalker Teeth. Stalker Teeth is a very important part of this. It's also a very frustrating part of it. But yeah, okay, let's go do that. I've got 1 Stalker Tooth already, so I need 3 more. I need some Creepvine samples, some Creepvine seeds. This doesn't seem to use... Yeah, that's interesting. This guide doesn't use flare storage. It keeps using... it keeps using ghost storage from the life pod, which is easier to do. So I think I'll stick to that for now. Nope. This is where I want to be. Yeah. Gonna grab that salvage. The salvage that has no yellow on it, it is impossible for teeth to spawn from that. It's a weird thing. But also, like, they're not picking up this salvage the way I would expect them to. Come on. Good lord, sometimes I doubt if I've got Super Sea Glide, and then I Super Sea Glide. Another way to test is these things cannot hurt you if you've got Super Sea Glide. They just don't even know you exist. There we go. So yeah, I have Super Sea Glide. It doesn't affect your normal swimming speed that much, but it's still useful. Hell, the ability to just not worry about those guys is probably a big part of it. Of why it's so useful. Oh, tooth.
30 seconds.
Don't want to break the surface of the water. So, those are not the best stalkers. Basically what stalkers do is they pick up scrap metal, they take it to their nest, and they drop it. But the best stalkers have a nest that is above ground level, so they'll pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, and just go into a loop. But I got all the teeth. By the way, you can occasionally see me glitching through the ground with Super Sea Glide. That is important in a couple of places. So, what other resources did this say I needed? I needed some creepvine samples, some creepvine seeds, and some metal salvage, and some silver. Okay, so I just need those samples and those seeds. Easy. Come on. I did not need this one. Don't need that, so... Why am I not actually getting my samples? There we go. Inventory full. I can drop a lead. I don't need the gold at the moment. Frustratingly. It's not frustrating that I don't need it. Wait, that wasn't the right place to go. It wasn't technically the wrong place to go, but it wasn't necessary. Yeah, Super Ninja. We've all seen things we wish to forget. LV, I've been practicing some glitches, getting confused in a couple of places. You know, normal things. Okay, what do I want to make? I want to make some fiber mesh, some rubber, some lubricant. Do I not have enough glass? How do I not have enough titanium? What the hell? Oh wait, I can do that. Let me just get to the surface real quick. Oh lord, I'm gonna need more quartz. After all this time. Okay, I'm gonna need more quartz still. I always need more quartz. Wait. I'm doing this, might as well do it right. Also, I believe those dudes can't hurt you. Possibly they don't even bother you if you've got Super Sea Glide. I think they're called crash fish or something. Too far. Heck! Didn't mean to lose my Super Sea Glide. But at least I got to dolphin jump again. Haha, no. I am never playing Iron Lung again. I'm glad people enjoyed me playing it. I say that with all sincerity. I just didn't enjoy playing it. Even without Super Sea Glide, this is still great. Also, I'm not sure to what extent you could even do an Iron Lung speedrun. Like, not in a weird sense. I just don't know if you could do it. The game seems very structured. Too structured for that, at least. Oh yeah, I need to make the glass first. Then take off my O2 tank. Craft a high capacity O2 tank. While that's being crafted, I can put basically all of my stuff in. I'll come back for you. Okay, guide. We need to start gathering the most resources. Okay, apparently we haven't been doing resource gathering yet. We've just been playing around in the kiddie pool. So. Yeah, so I can use the life pod storage to do remote storage, which is the easiest way to do it. And I think that's what I'm going to do for now. Focus on the easier one to do rather than the other. Good lord, LV. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really surprise me, but it's still wild. Yeah, it's much easier to set up remote storage with the life pod. These lockers are much bigger, but it's harder to set up remote storage with them, so... so I guess we're just not going to. Not today, anyway. Oh, it's so dark and so spooky. Look at it! Ugh. Game doesn't have to be this way. Game could be nice to me. It's actively deciding not to be nice to me.
New creature discovered.
Have good dinner, LV.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
I entirely forgot what the plan was. Sorry, it just occurred to me that I have no idea what I'm... Oh yeah, set up remote storage, set up Super Sea Glide. Once remote storage is enabled, enter the base again and reactivate Super Sea Glide. So, the North Geyser I'm actually quite close to. Top tier, there's 8 guaranteed sandstone, with more spawning randomly in the caves beneath. There's several places to go for additional sandstone. Okay, so I'm just collecting a lot of sandstone now, it seems. I need silver, gold, lead, and as always, quartz, copper, and titanium. I'm also looking to scan the mobile vehicle bay. I'm not sure exactly where I would find that, but that's an important scan as well. Let's set up my remote storage. Wrong button. Yeah. I do know that there are some there. Go. I went down here too fast before. Is this a different... That's a different geyser to the one I... That one's not useful. I'm also rapidly running out of power with my sea glide. Oh, dang it. Thing is, this is the one. Or it should be. Yeah. Was I just going too fast? No, this is... Yeah, that is the spot. Yep, this is the one. Theoretically... it just doesn't seem to be working the way I would expect it to. Or the way I remember, specifically. Ah, there we go. There's our sandstone. There should be more of it. Man, this is not working out well, is it, chat? Man, Riku, you say that like it's a bad thing. And you're objectively correct. This is an awful decision I'm making. But it's a really good place to get a lot of sandstone. Although, there's some good sandstone out here as well, theoretically. That's not sandstone. Yeah, these pillars frequently have a lot of sandstone. And they have frequently been my preferred way. Plus potential MVB stuff out here.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
MVB? Are you MVB?
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks. Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
We never go to the caves either in the speedrun. Which is sad, because I like the Jelly Shroom caves, even though they're a bit spooky. Ooh. Actually, I don't need the sea moth, bizarrely. Do you have any barnacles? Yeah. Ah! I need that. Barnacles are good for silver. You can also get copper from them. Sadly, no gold. Man, I get really disoriented really quickly in this game. Dang it, didn't mean to breach the surface. This is still quick. Oh, jelly shroom crepes, hi. I was just talking about you. Do you have some sandstone for me? You do.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Hello? Wait, I still had Super Sea Glide. I thought I was moving really fast. Just not sure why I still had Super Sea Glide. Feels like I shouldn't have. Is this heading into the dunes or something? Yeah. Or the mountains of them. I just have to remind myself this is learning the speedrun, not actually doing the speedrun. If it were the latter, it wouldn't be going great. Ah, good caves, good caves. Quartz. Copper. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
30 seconds.
Whoops, I did not get my full oxygen back. Makes sense, only surface for a second. Ooh.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
I actually forgot
decreased.
that you could get this deep in the kelp zone. Seriously, we're back here? This is part of the Grand Reef. This spawn has completely changed my entire perspective on like large parts of this game. But ooh, I will need that ruby though. This is the second time I've got to the Grand Reef without even realizing how close I was. The Grand Reef is, in my opinion, the second spookiest biome. Okay. So basically, all of this can go into storage. And I can keep getting stuff. No! My battery ran out. That's just metal salvage. I don't need that. Seriously, this is so close to the Grand Reef. It really is confusing me. Hey! More mobile vehicle bay. I need you for glitches. And like building the escape rocket, but you know, priorities. Hi, floating lead. I actually don't need you. But I'll take you anyway. The main reason I'm learning this is that for the next Watch Goes Fast event, I'd like to do something other than Balan. I think it will be a very, very long time before I would submit this to a more competitive event. But for something like that, I think it'll be fun. I think it's probably a speedrun most people haven't seen. Much like Balan, which I'm still very pleased with my performance in Balan. Am I just doing the loop over again of discovering the Grand Reef, being just surprised that I've discovered the Grand Reef, and then undiscovering the Grand Reef?
Meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I am, aren't I? But this could be MVB. It is! I need that. That was worth it at least.
New blueprint acquired.
Because I figure if I can get this down to less than 2 hours, probably, I'll be satisfied doing it for a community event. I wonder if there's any way to get rid of that notification in the top left, which the game seems really desperate that I acknowledge. Hell yeah, meaty. We love a clean house. Hello? I did not know you all emerged from the ground at this point. I'll take your tooth. Neat! That's very good news, meaty. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, I assume it's good news. Maybe it's not. But I mean, you said good news, so I assume it's good news. I need more copper than I've got, I think, and I definitely need more silver and more gold. Still, let me see what I can make. Almost nothing. Neat. Right, I didn't actually bring the resources. Almost all of the resources are still in here. I did not mean to click there. Whoops. Rip the run. That super sucks, meaty. Okay, I did need to make some glass, right? I don't need the gold at the moment, I don't think. I don't even know if I need the silver. I do need a lot of titanium. I don't need the lead, I know that much. Yeah. Okay.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, well, you know. I probably will eventually. I'm gonna need a lot more titanium. Because I need a whole other ingot. Now I need the silver. I think I had one silver in here as well. So I need 4 wiring kits.
Oxygen.
You know what? It actually doesn't matter if I run out of oxygen, because I'll just respawn back here, having lost nothing because it's in a base. Yeah, food matters, it turns out. Now I need my gold. I'm gonna need more table coral, which this run needs so many resources. Seriously, this run is like 90% resource gathering. It's pretty much just about learning to efficiently learn where the resources are and collect them. Oh, it needs 2 samples for each chip? Heck. Okay. No, I need 1 more gold? Oh, you bitch. I mean, I don't actually. I need 3 more gold. Although I'm also going to want another battery to refuel my seed line. let's store all of this stuff for now. Go to my Sea Glide, switch it to the next battery. There we go. Fortunately, like, Super Sea Glide is super easy to activate. A very crusty tobacco pipe from your days before this job. You know what, Meanie? You do come across as the kind of person who would smoke tobacco rather than any of the other gross things. Because tobacco's not really gross. Tobacco's just tobacco. Especially from a pipe. Three gold, come on. Unfortunately, that 3 gold will probably require 8 or more sandstone, depending on where I am in the bug. One. No sandstone over here? No. Come on. Having awful luck with my sandstone drops. Yeah, just dreadful.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm good, babe, thanks. This is definitely going to be the most difficult part of the routing. 2 gold, yeah, attic. What is this? Bioreactor. Don't care. God, why am I just not getting gold? My sandstone bucket has been really bonkers today. Hi, Greg. You're the first person to call me a fister today. And I appreciate you. Greg, do you want to see me do a trick? I can dolphin jump. Oh, too late. I already did it. Sorry, Greg. all these, I don't know which ones I'll need. Wait, didn't I? Okay, I did put 1 gold away. Oh lord, I thought I was still 1 short. Fiber. Okay, what's our next major step here? I'll still need 1 more titanium ingot. Thank you for the dudes, Greg. Okay, so interesting thing is, in some ways, I've actually messed up this run. I'm supposed to be going into the Aurora before it explodes, which you can do by glitching in. But as soon as you've got the Sea Glide, that point in the that's something you can do. So with practice, I can easily get that to the point where I can do it in time. 7 more titanium ingots are required. That's so much. Now, there is a... it should have been meaty. It's a fun way to spend a few points. Yeah. So one thing I do want to I do want to practice before before we get too close to the end of stream. I want to start practicing some of the other weird glitches. So I'm not going to worry about getting the rest of the titanium, which if I do it right, I can try to figure out a glitch to do that. We'll get there when we get there. But there are some other things that I want to explore. I'm not worried about that. I want to make the mobile vehicle bay. For that, I need a power cell, and for that, I'm going to need 1 more battery. The fun thing is the depleted battery you can use for the power cell, and like it doesn't negatively affect anything. Oh. My God, I forget how quick this is. I just need some copper. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Okay, I need one more copper. I might as well get it here. Sandstone's useful. Did I see you there? I did. See, when I'm better at this game, I'll be keeping track of where I am in the various resource buckets. Now that's not happening. Seriously, is there no sandstone left? Not sandstone, limestone. I've always been a bit hazy on if resource spawn points respawn. The answer appears, unfortunately, to be no. I'm going to the radiation zone. Doesn't look like it. Okay, that'll be enough for another battery. I may end up cutting stream short. We'll see. It sounds like there are people here. And while that is not inherently a bad thing, it's inherently a thing. I got lubricant. I got lubricant for days.
Calorie intake recommended.
I'm just gonna die. I mean, it sounds worse than it actually is. What I want to see is that this way should be the mountain. Mountain. I mean, eventually. Let's do big stretch and a hydrate. Thank you. I wish I could see without losing sea glide. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm doing my best. Ah, here we go. Here's the mountain island, which is super creepy. That was unideal, because I actually wanted to test out one of the glitches that uses Super Sea Glide. But I lost my seed line.
Detecting massive energy signature in the
I
region.
hate
Cannot
this.
identify.
I cannot express to you how much I despise this building. Just this enormous thing looming underwater. Mm-mm. No likey. But it does give us the opportunity to get a bunch of lithium and diamonds I don't care about. Still don't care about diamonds. So that's fun. Yeah, they like doing that. This is not the glitch I wanted to test out, by the way. Is somewhere down here a cave which should have the first of several purple tablets. Or no purple tablet. That's also, you know, that's cool. I can vibe with you not giving me the thing I need as well, I guess. Okay, let's not worry about purple tablets. Oh, there's so much I hate about this place.
Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Let's just die and get back to the base.
Oxygen.
Okay. Now the difficulty is I know where I want to go. I just don't know how to get there. Which, you know, metaphor for life and all that, but also just a literal thing. I'm fairly confident it's near the... It's near the red grass area. Oh! I think it's near the giant wreck. I'm looking for the mushroom trees, by the way. Nope, this is the wrong area. And is spooky. I hear you there. Hey, mushroom forest. Spooky as hell, but nevertheless. Okay. I think this is roughly the spot. It would be really nice to be able to do this during the day.
30 seconds. The biomass in this area is dominated by plant life.
No.
Picking up faint or terror vehicle signatures.
So the glitch I was trying to do
Oxygen.
would have glitched me through the ground. Let me quickly check, because I've got a video up as well. Where it happens. It would help to have some light, is honestly part of the issue. Okay, so it is in the mushroom forest, but it's much more of an overhang. Sorry, I'm just quickly watching this video. Okay. How on earth is he doing this? Okay, so it looks like you place the MVB and then turn around as you do it. And that glitches you through the wall when you try to climb up it. This is not at all a required kind of glitch, but saves you so much time. In fact, let me check if the guide has anything to say about it, because I actually can't remember if it does. Blue. Yeah. Air. Okay, so no, this guy just goes through the Lost River. Which is a lot slower than the method I want to try. But the advantage is I don't know how to do the method I want to try. So, you know, not the ideal scenario. Oh, heck, I lost power again. It doesn't actually affect my ability to do the glitch. It would just affect my ability to use the glitch in any practical sense. But for practice, this is fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. If I can find the damn mushroom forest again. I was just there. How did I lose it? Chet, how did I lose a forest of mushrooms? I know I shouldn't. I still find reefbacks kind of spooky. I have no idea where I am. I hear a reaper. Chat, should I become lunch for a reaper? Is that how I'm ending today's stream? Just go down into the spooky darkness and get eaten by something? I mean, that seems kind of appropriate. If I can even fucking find her at this point.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna die before I get reaped? What bullshit is this?
Detecting multiple Leviathan class life forms in the region. Are you certain whatever you're doing is worth it?
I mean, I guess, babe.
Oxygen.
I'm just doing whatever it takes to die in a hilarious way. And it's not even particularly hilarious at this point. That's the most anticlimactic thing that's ever happened to me. Wait, I'm close to the ship already? Thank you, Trom. The most appropriate deuce. I lost my super sea glide, I think. But a sea glide is still faster than not a sea glide. Honestly, it doesn't feel like I did lose it. I think I just managed to preserve it. Okay, here we are. Fun fact, I still don't know how I got here from where I was. But, you know, here we are, nevertheless. Okay, I just want to watch this video again. Because it's important in it's important in two places. But if I do it once, I have to be able to do it twice. Okay. Let's see. Any kind of overhanging cliff should be sufficient. I suspect the more overhangy, the better, but we'll see.
30 seconds.
Okay. Let's sea glide out on out of here first. Okay. None of this looks right. This looks okay. No. It's not glitchy enough. Basically, what I'm trying to do is use the mobile vehicle bay to glitch through a wall. This looks more like what they did. No. Nope. Nope. I am not glitched through a wall. Please come back, vehicle bay, but also I'm upside down and in you. This is a really tough clip. Let me see if there's any advice. Okay, so it does need an overhang. Come back! Vehicle bay, I love you. Don't abandon me. Oh lord. I don't want to climb you. I just want to pack you up, please.
30 seconds.
This is going to take a lot of fiddling. But this is the kind of glitch that I'm super excited to be able to do. Maybe that's the kind of thing I'm looking for? What are you doing? Where are you going? Don't Cotton Eye Joe me. No. Oh lord. It's an exercise in madness at this point. Well, I lost my Super Sea Glide. But I've still got my less Super Sea Glide. Okay, let's see if I can do it in one of the less ideal but still possible locations. Because technically you can do it anywhere where it can force you to glitch through a wall. Which caves can be good for them. Like this kind of overhang, probably perfect. Yeah. Okay, that got me out of the map. And if I swim down far enough... Like, I don't have enough air for it. I'm in the wrong place. I don't have Super Sea Glide. But I might be able to get to the Lost River. This is terrifying, let me tell you. I also didn't pick up my MVB, so there's no way back. Yo, Lost River! I did it! I pulled off the glitch I was excited about. Ain't that something?
Oxygen.
That's good enough for me. For one day. One stream, whatever. Okay, importantly, that means there isn't like one specific location to do that clip. The MVB clip can be done in a couple of places. Okay, that's where I am going to finish up today's stream. Let's take a look at who we can raid. The chair's still online. Oh, Yui is streaming. Actually, we're gonna raid Kingfisher. Psst, meaty cute as well. Kingfisher looks like they're building some Lego. Thanks, Becca. Oh, Lord. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining me. This was enlightening. I learned a lot about the speedrun, so I got ghost storage pretty well set up. Flare storage I didn't try, but that's fine. Super Sea Glide is incredibly easy to set up. And at the end I got the MVB clip to work. So, you know, we'll see what more comes of that. But that's a good start, I think. So yeah, please pass the hype on to Kingfisher, who is building a Lego flower bouquet by the looks of it, which is rad. And yeah, my next stream will be Wednesday, 5:30 Eastern Time, where I will be continuing and hopefully finishing Super Mario Bros. 3. This practice continues next week Sunday, although I might do some practices on my own just to see if I can improve a few things. So yeah, I will see you all around in a future stream. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, or whatever time zone it is for you, and I will see you around. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.